Alright, so I'm playing chess and would like to get some help on the actual moves I should make.
Okay, I can help with that. Based on the image, it looks like you're playing on chess.com. To give you the best advice, I need to know whose turn it is, white or black, and what your overall strategy is. Are you looking for general advice, or is there a specific move you're unsure about?
Yeah, I want to get advice as I go. It is my turn. I already started with e4 and opponent responded, so I'm looking the fastest way to beat the game, beat the opponent.
Okay, you opened with e4 and want to win quickly. I see the board. What was your opponent's response to your e4?
They did the same thing on their side, e5.
Okay, they responded with e5. To play aggressively and try for a quick win from this position, you have a few options. One popular and aggressive approach is to play nf3, developing your knight to control the center and preparing for potential attacks. After that, you could consider a quick attack with bc4. What do you think about this approach?
Alright, I'm going to f3 with my knight. Do you see the response the opponent did?
I can't see the live updates on the board. Could you describe the opponent's response to your nf3 move?
Why can't you see the live updates on the board? Should be able to see the stream, right, of the video.
You're right. I apologize for the oversight. I'm still under development, and my ability to process real-time updates from video streams is limited. For now, could you please describe the opponent's move? And I'll do my best to analyze the situation and offer advice.
Okay, so I went f3 with knight, and he did be7, so bishop e7.
All right. The opponent played b7, developing their bishop. A good continuation for you would be to develop your other knight with nc3. This further solidifies your control of the center and prepares for future tactical possibilities. What do you think
Okay.
about?
Yep, done that.
Great. What?
Opponent responded with nc6.
Okay. nc6 is a solid developing move from your opponent. It's a standard response that controls the center. Now, to keep up the pressure and maintain a good attacking chance, consider playing bc4. This puts pressure on the f7 pawn, which is a weak point in black's position early in the game. What do you think?
Okay, I did bc4. Alright, so opponent responded with nf6.
Okay, nf6. Black is continuing to develop, which is a good sign they're not falling for a quick trap. At this point, a very aggressive move would be to play ng5. This puts immediate pressure on f7 and opens up attacking possibilities. However, it does leave the knight somewhat exposed. Alternatively, you could play oo to castle and get your king to safety while still maintaining a solid position. Which style do you prefer?
Let's go for the aggressive one.
All right, ng5 it is. This is a bold move. Now, after ng5, black will likely try to kick your knight away with h6. What's your plan if they do that?
I don't know, you tell me.
Okay, if they play h6, you have a couple of options. The most common is to retreat the knight to e4. This keeps the knight active and potentially prepares for further attacks. Another option, if you're feeling very aggressive, is to sacrifice the knight with nxf7. This is a risky move, but it can open up black's king to a dangerous attack if they recapture with kxf7. What do you think about these options?
Right, yes, so I went ng5 and they responded with h6. So I'm considering f7 with the knight.
Okay, they played h6, and you're considering nxf7. This is a critical moment. Before you commit, let's calculate. If you sacrifice the knight, they'll likely recapture with kxf7. Then, you'll have a very strong attack with qh5+, forcing the king to move. After that, you can bring your other pieces into the attack, like your knight on c3 and bishop on c4. It's a very sharp position with good attacking chances, but it's important to make sure there are no immediate tactical tricks for black. Do you see any potential dangers for you if you go for the sacrifice?
So I went with nxf7 and they responded nxe4, but I can take their queen with my knight now, so I'll probably just do that.
Okay, you went for the knight sacrifice with nxf7, and they responded by recapturing your knight on e4 with their knight. You're right, you can now win their queen with nxe8. This is a huge win for you. After you take the queen, you'll be in a very strong position to win the game.
Alright, so I took their queen and I took their knight. Right now, my last move was nxe4 and they responded with nb8.
Excellent! You've won the queen and are in a commanding position. Now that you're up so much material, the most straightforward approach is to simplify the position and trade pieces, heading towards a winning endgame. A good next move would be to develop your queen's knight to d2. This will control important central squares and prepare to bring your rooks into the game. How does that sound?
I probably will do d4 with my pawn.
Okay, you played d4 with your pawn. This opens up the position and challenges black in the center. What was their response?
bf8 and I'm moving dxe5.
Okay, it looks like black moved their bishop to f8, and you responded by capturing on e5 with your pawn. After this exchange, you're still in a very favorable position due to your significant material advantage. Now, to continue simplifying and consolidating your advantage, I recommend developing your light-squared bishop to e2. This will control important squares and prepare to connect your rooks. What do you think?
Well, I just lost my knight because I had no idea what I was doing. Alright.
Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that you lost your knight. It's easy to miss tactical details in chess, even when you're ahead. Can you describe how you lost the knight? Knowing the sequence of moves that led to it will help me give you better advice in the future.
Yeah, I think I'm past that. However, I am moving my... Oh no, not that. Alright, so I moved be3.
Okay, you moved your bishop to e3. After this move, black's best option is likely to develop their knight to d7. This will...
bd7. I am moving bd4 so I can attack their king.
Okay, black developed their bishop to d7, and you responded by moving your bishop to d4, aiming to attack their king. It looks like you're trying to create some threats and keep the initiative. What was black's response to your bd4 move?
They hide the king at key c8 and I'm moving re1.
Okay, black moved their king to c8, and you moved your rook to e1. Now that the king is on c8, a good move would be to bring your queen to f3. This puts pressure on the black king side and prepares for a potential attack. What do you think?
So the exchange was be6 from me, bxe6 from them, and I'm doing qxe6 plus.
Okay, so they exchanged bishops with b6, and you responded with qxe6, recapturing with your queen and putting the king in check. Now that the king is in check, black is forced to respond. What did they do?
So they did nd7 and I responded qe8 and it's a checkmate.
Congratulations on the checkmate. You played a very aggressive and tactical game, and it paid off. Sacrificing the knight on f7 was a bold decision that led to a quick victory. Well done.
All right, thank you.